Alright, sitting at the light, it just turned green. I just floored it from a dead stop, and all it did was a quick bark, and just pulled like crazy. I love these freaking tires. They are awesome, and I have no idea why my camera is not focusing. Anyways, you at least see kinda where everything was at there. That was awesome. A little bark, and then they're gone. Everything just, it picks up right from there. My last tires, it would spin all the way to 50 miles an hour. I had to be very careful with launching it. With these, I can go about 3/4 throttle from a stop in the rain, and it'll only spin to about 15 miles an hour, and then it just hooks and goes. So it's pretty good. I'm fairly impressed with it. And I've been driving like that, kind of hot rodding it a little bit today, just because in a hurry trying to get a bunch of things done. And I'm still averaging 20.8 miles per gallon. Little boost gauge. Actually boost up pretty quick. I'll give you an example real quick here. Let's slow down a bit. Slowing down, slowing down. I just gotta check and see if there's a cop up here before I do this, because I like to hide right in this one little spot up here. But it actually boosts really quick. There we go. Yeah, so just as soon as I floor it right there, and it's already boosting. I mean, it builds fast in these cars. I was pretty impressed with the first time I ever got one of these cars at just how quick they actually were for a V6 car. I mean, stock for like $2,500 plus if you install it yourself and add shipping and everything on 3800performance.com, and you can get a stage 6 kit. Okay, here it goes. Gotta hit it off the line. Okay, floored it. There we go. Boosted that fast. So it's only a matter of seconds since it's already up to full boost. And stock, I think it's only like 8 or 10 psi, if even that. So it's not too much. But the stage 6 kit on 3800performance.com, if you tune it right and everything, will put you in the 12s in this car for only $2,500 pretty much, if you do all the work yourself. And that's not bad at all for a V6. So I think that for something that's as reliable, so I mean these engines here, these things took like top 10 engines award worldwide out of, you know, every make and model for numerous years. They're pretty much bulletproof engines. I have yet to ever have a problem with mine on any one of the ones that I've had. This is like my 5th one, and I've never had a problem with these cars. I always run the living hell out of them too. You'd think if any car was going to break, it'd be something that I've tested pretty much myself just by simply owning it, because every car I've had, I've run the living hell out of it at some point. And some of them held up, and some of them didn't. And the ones that didn't, well, I don't have those anymore. This one, on the other hand, I've never had a problem with it. Also, I was going to get new front hubs because these ones have a little bit of play in them. And a few places I've talked to, one of like $750 is like, yeah, have them installed and everything. They were going to charge for the AC Delco ones, the only ones they were going to order, and those are like $300 a piece is what they're marking them up to. And plus you're paying $150 in labor. I had a buddy of mine who'll do it for just like $45 installing them because it's so quick, so easy. I'd do it myself if I had the time to do it. It's really not that hard of a project to do. Excuse me. And my voice is kind of hoarse today from having some long talks with some people that needed some help about some stuff. But they're really not that hard to do, and you can get the parts on various websites. I've seen them ranging from as cheap as like $50 per hub for the front hubs, and like it was like $55 for the rears, all the way up to like $100 for a little bit more expensive ones. Or you can go with like the AC Delco ones, which is a lot more money. That's like $278 for the front and $355 for the rears, which I thought personally was absolutely ridiculous, and I'm not paying all that when I don't have to. I'm actually going to back up a little bit here so I can get where I can show you guys this a little easier. So, alrighty. There you go, my flashlight. And in just a second. So yeah, the factory boost gauge, I'm not sure exactly how accurate it is. I've been kind of curious to figure that out. So as soon as I hook my laptop up to an OBD2 cord that I'm ordering soon, I'll be able to test all this stuff. And I'm going to find out what my exact 0 to 60s are and all that kind of stuff. And hopefully be able to actually figure out how much horsepower I'm pushing and my 0 to 60 times, my quarter mile times, 100 foot, all that kind of stuff, without actually having to deal with being at a track. It's actually a flashlight that I got at Walmart. It's a handy little flashlight. I'm gonna get where I can actually show you the flashlight. It's only 20 bucks for this thing, and it's absolutely awesome. Oh, what I just did, if you heard that little dinging sound, the little door lock button right there, if you have the door open, when you hit the lock button, it won't just lock the doors on this car unless you push it twice. Same thing if you push the key fob's lock button. It'll ding at you like that and wait till you close the doors to actually lock them so you don't lock anything in the car. Yeah, this flashlight here, about 1,400 feet or so of illumination on high. It's a little spotlight. It's not that big or anything, but it's pretty handy. It's only $18 at Walmart, and it goes way out. It has 2 different brightness settings. That's the dimmer one. Has a pretty long life on it, and I'm pretty impressed with it. And give it a few seconds here to lock the doors. Now that I've closed it, yep, it just locked them. Now I'm going to show you just how you do the headlights on this. Alright. Okay, on your headlight housing on a Grand Prix, there's 2 main bolts. This one here and this one here. Those are the 2 that you're going to undo to take out the whole housing all in one piece. Comes with the turn signal and everything. Now there's a little screw right here that lets you take the turn signal off separately, but you have to bring the whole housing out first to do it. And then back behind there is where the headlight goes, the turn signals. There's 2 of them there. I don't know if you ever noticed on a Grand Prix, but there's actually 2 turn signals. There's a little bulb up in here, and there's a little one right back in there, and they alternate back and forth. So yeah, if you just undo those 2, you pull it out, and there you go. You have the headlight out. Everything connects right behind it. On this side here, there's the intake air box, and it routes straight out through the back of the light right there. You can kind of see the hole right in there, and the headlight blocks most of it, and so hence the reason why you want to go ahead and take your headlight out if you want to maximize your time at the track. I need a new underhood liner. I'm going to probably get a custom one for that, with the Pontiac emblem or something underneath. It's just worn out, old, you know, but everything else is like new under here. So, well, there you go. Now you know how to change your headlights out and undo the assemblies and stuff on your Grand Prix. And good luck with it. Let me know if you guys have any questions, and if I have the answers, I will tell you.